as Chuck is a comedy series with strong ties to both geek and tech culture, and also part of the spy genre. Some emphasis is placed on technology within the show. Technologies in the show usually drive the plot, most notably the Intersect, but some gadgets are directly for comic effect. Tennis ball grenades. Some of the devices in the series are accompanied by a nod to pop culture, such as the GLG-20 listening device. There are multiple references made to James Bond in particular. Facilities. Buy More. During Chuck's first season, the Buy More was used as the main base of operations by the team, although by season 2 it was largely replaced by Castle, located in S Strip Mall near the Large Mart, a parody of wholesale retail stores like Costco and Sam's Club. Much of the store is a typical big-box-style electronics retailer. However, the government made numerous modifications to some areas of the store to facilitate the team's operations throughout the course of the series. By the end of the first season, Fulcrum began to identify the store as a place of interest, and sent an agent to infiltrate and monitor the store. Fulcrum has on several occasions attempted to determine what the government's interest in the store is, and by Chuck vs. the Predator, they identified it as a CIA substation. The store is a parody of electronics retailers such as Best Buy, and plays a large role in the branding of the series. In addition to its use as the team's base in the first season, most side plots in each episode in some way involve the store and its employees. The store was managed by Big Mike Tucker from Chuck vs. the Intersect up through Chuck vs. the First Kill, when Emmett Milbarge manipulated Morgan into getting Big Mike demoted. Big Mike returned to his former position during the third season, when the secondary plots of an episode intertwine with the main plot. The Buy More is generally involved. In Chuck vs. the Ring, Part 2, the Buy More is destroyed by explosives planted by Daniel Shaw, which were accidentally activated when Morgan dropped the detonator. This fiasco was blamed on Jeff and Lester as an arson crime, as Jeff suggested to Big Mike that burning down the store was the best way to keep their jobs. The Buy More was rebuilt by the CIA between the end of Season 3 and the beginning of Season 4, and by Chuck vs. the Anniversary, is once again up and running, now as a full CIA substation. Home theater room. The store's home theater room was utilized by the team as a communications facility. The room's regular big screen and sound system were modified to allow for video conferencing with the team's superiors for briefings. In Chuck vs. the Sandworm, it was revealed that the room could be used to interface with the U.S. Air Force's Training Command. Hidden compartments were also available for backup weaponry. In the second season, an access tunnel from Castle led to the home theater room. Throughout Season 4, an entrance lift to Castle is well hidden in the curved corner of the home theater room. Video wall. Although not often used directly by the team, the store's video wall is one of the store's prominent features. Videos subtly referencing the main plots of themes of an episode are often playing on the wall in the background. Clips of What's Opera? Doc. Run throughout Chuck vs. the Fat Lady, in which a sizable part of the episode occurs in an opera house. In Chuck vs. the Undercover Lover, Casablanca can be seen, the plot of which the episode itself frequently parallels. While in Chuck vs. the Sensei, a movie featuring ninjas is played. Employee break room. An access tunnel to Castle is hidden behind a set of lockers in the employee's break room. Casey also has a safe hidden inside his locker, containing a substantial cache of money, passports, and other documents. This property was turned over to his daughter, Alex, to help her and her mother flee from the ring when Shaw moved against Team Bartofsky and his family.